everyone, I'm Isabella.
I'm Carmela, and welcome to part 2 of our Bachelor Recap.
Our second year, the second semester always, we discovered Sudoku.
Oh, yeah.
But
not simple Sudoku.
Not simple Sudoku, because we don't like to make our lives, we like to overcomplicate our lives. So we had a friend who introduced us to, what's it called?
Crypto Sudoku.
Crypto Sudoku. So you always have you start with maybe 2 numbers or like a pattern or something.
Yeah, you have some
colors,
rules.
lines, this and that. You have some rules to follow, and you have to, from that, complete the whole Sudoku board.
Yeah.
And that became kind of a drug. And it was also a bonding experience because we would like be on the same level at the same time and like play.
Yeah.
And like people think me, it was really fun.
Just to be clear, it was not like, what are you doing in your free time? It's more something we did during the lectures.
Yeah.
So
like if it got a little boring, which is not good.
That semester we were often very bored.
Some professors are a little too monotone sometimes.
A
bit. And
so, I think we have always gone to like class.
Yeah.
But sometimes we were not there with our minds.
Yeah.
And then we both studied.
But we had long days.
Yeah.
And sometimes towards the end of the day, you just get distracted.
Yeah.
Which is normal.
And having an iPad doesn't really help because the Sudoku application was on the iPad. So sometimes it was just like Sudoku time.
Yeah.
Or chess.
Yeah, but not as much.
Not as much because I am not really a fan. But yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one day I spent 5 hours and a half playing Sudoku. Then I came home and then it was like, what the hell did I just do? Like I just wasted 5 hours lectures.
But that's true. That's true. But I still think it's a very intelligent game.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a lot better than some people you see just scrolling on social media in class.
Absolutely.
That's
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was also part of our semester. But overall it was really fun. Plus I think a lot of our friends from our year also went on exchange.
Yeah.
It was really fun to hear everybody's experience when we came back.
Yeah, coming back was fun. Yeah.
When we came back, we also worked as TAs.
Yes.
Which was a different side of uni that I experienced for the first time now. And I've always loved TAs. Like I've always used them. There's people that are just like scared of asking a TA, but I'm like,
no.
Like if I don't understand, you're there for a reason. I'm gonna ask you.
Exactly, yes.
And I actually I loved explaining this semester.
Yeah,
that's also why I like studying. I know not everybody likes to study with people, but I love to study with people because when I explain something that I understood,
it's so
and you see the other person understand, like it feels gratifying. And also then I'm like, okay, I actually understood what I'm saying.
Yeah. But then I understand because sometimes you are afraid of asking to your TAs. But once you're on the other side, you want people asking you questions because I know I'm here for you, to help you. So if you do not ask, it's like a pity, in my opinion.
No.
But I think it was a really fun experience. And I learned a lot. Also because my TA consisted in speaking in front of the whole class in either French or English. Yeah. So I felt so exposed in the beginning, but then I learned how to present myself and be confident on the stage.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, I think I learned a lot of different skills throughout the semester or throughout my bachelor in general.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think we learned a lot. I loved it.
And even just like you said, learning to speak and talk and make jokes in French and it unlocks another side of you, and
Yeah.
like another, like it adds something to you extra
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I agree. Because we do not only speak French, but we are also funny in French.
Yeah.
I think that being funny in another language is way harder.
It's way harder.
So now I think we use a bit of slang as well sometimes, and we are funny.
And sometimes being funny is also just messing up the word.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we have a few French friends in common, which is fun. Yeah. No, but you also you have, as I said, you have a lot of friends, and maybe you have friends who study in other cities or back home, and you have to manage all those friendships, which is not at all easy.
No.
But it's something that we are still learning, I will say. But uni helped in it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to find different balance like every year, because every semester in general is different from the one before.
Yeah. And especially, like I said, even with just our pass or fail rates, like or just, even we're talking now, but me and Carmela, we didn't have class together our first year.
No.
Maybe law, because they put us in the big auditorium.
Yeah, but
but then we were separated. Like I only sat in class with French people, even if I knew you Italians, because I didn't know anybody in my class that spoke Italian. And that was absolutely fine with me. And then you have your people that you study with, but it's still but then, starting from my second year, I actually had classes with her, and so that's still different, or with other people that I didn't before.
Yeah.
And so no semester, no year per se is comparable.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But it's weird because now, those, when you see those videos or whatever, and it's like, oh, I just finished uni on a random Tuesday. And it's true. I was sitting there because I had one more exam than her this exam session. And even when I took that, I was like, oh shit, now I only have one left. And then and then I had 1.5 days before that exam, and you're just sitting in the library and you're just looking around and you're like, oh, in 1 day, I'm not going to be back here anymore, And it's weird. And then it's some people, because my second to last exam was statistics, and some people finished with statistics, and some people that I was studying with, and just seeing them finishing, but then you still have an exam, but then they're technically done with their bachelor and you're not, and it's I don't know, it's
weird.
It's a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. This exam session, I think half of the library we were studying now was people from our grade. And so
we knew
there was so many people we knew, and it was really fun to actually go to school and just talk to somebody, and you could see their the desperation on their face because they were studying or this and that. And,
which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Understanding and remembering that you are all in the same situation.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very helpful.
Yeah.
And that's why I do not really understand people who study at home, because I need to see people desperate as me, or that they understood but they were desperate like me.
Yeah.
Okay, I can if
too. I need the comparison.
If she did it, I can do as well. So,
or just even if I have a problem, I always know that there's somebody that I could just stand up, walk up to, even if I've talked to them 5 times, they will answer my question, because that's just there's no nobody's mean, or nobody's oh, I'm not going to tell you, otherwise you're gonna...
No, something that I really like is that people in Lausanne, at least, are very, very available for helping.
Super.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And also just in general, I think everybody is... there's always faces I recognize when I walk in the hallways, and everybody always says hi.
Yeah.
And everybody always, there's a nice ambiance.
Yeah, true.
What Okay, what do you have a favorite like going out memory from uni?
Like a night out.
Yeah, or like an event or something.
I love like everything we did, I think.
Yeah.
I have a like amazing memories. One of my favorites was last year after finishing exams. We spent like the evening by the lake.
Oh, that's one of my favorites too. Yeah,
I think it's one of the best moments in
there
my
was
life. It was
so
imagine
many
like
people.
it was just me and Isabella. Start with this. So we finished our exam, and I think we went to the city center to probably do some shopping. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then we came back at my place. We changed. We dressed up, like cute.
Yeah.
And then we went to the grocery shopping. We just bought a few like sandwiches, like something very very like basic.
We got
and 2 carrots.
and we didn't peel them, and people were pressed about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we went like by the lake, and suddenly we met like a lot of people from our like class.
Everybody, literally,
like all our French friends.
Yeah.
And then also like the Italian friends came as well.
Yeah.
And like suddenly all our people were there all together. And some of them, it was no sense that they were like partying together.
No, there was
Like-
groups that I've never seen mixed.
Yeah.
Like I know that they know each other, but like I didn't think they would plan to go out
Yeah.
post exams.
So we spent like the evening by the lake, and then we went out clubbing. But the part on by the lake was, I don't know, it was so much spontaneous. Like
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure every person I knew from our year was there.
yeah, it was not planned at all.
No.
Like we were there like all the places in by the lake.
Yeah.
We were all there.
Yeah, it was really fun.
It was really fun.
That was...
I think it's one of my like the favorites. Yeah. And do you have another one?
I don't know. No, I think that's one of my favorites too. That was just really overall. I don't know.
And then I don't know, it was all together. Like it was before going out for exchange.
Yeah.
Like moving back. So it was so intense. Like
Yeah.
And then second year it's kind of, we're almost done.
Yeah. And plus that year it was like compared to this one at least, everybody finished their exams at the same time. And so we got really lucky with that. This year everybody finished at different
We have
times.
friends who still have
exams. Oh no.
So
that could have been us.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
No.
Not.
And I have, the thing about getting to know a city, I mean, after living here for a few years, you always have your favorite places that you go with your friends. And so I don't know if I specifically have like a night, but I have like really good memories from certain places.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, the people we hung out with had like a favorite bar.
Yeah.
And so I have like really good memories from that bar, for example. Or like,
I see flashes.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And not in any context. Like, I don't know if I have a favorite exam session, but I have like good memories from each exam session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a favorite.
But I have a few favorites, like exams.
No, actual exams. Yeah, me too.
And also like, yeah.
Me and Carmela are very competitive. Some people think it's a little psychotic. I thought it was the funnest thing ever. So our first ever statistics exam of our first year, we were so prepared for that exam. And we could keep the like exam sheet.
Yeah. With all the questions.
Yeah.
And it was like multiple choice exam.
It was a multiple choice.
So you have like the question and the possible answers, and you could keep it.
Yeah. And so like two psychopaths, when the exam finished, the first thing we did was compare the answers.
Yeah.
And like, I'm pretty sure like every single exam I've had in common with you, I have like, I get so into my exams, I
Yeah.
memorize everything I write.
And then
We've always compared.
First like half an hour after the exam, we are just comparing our results every time.
It's good because I've always been able to predict my grades, more or less. Like, you know. And then there's something we have a doubt on. You just ask somebody. And a lot of people run away though when they hear us talk. They're like, okay, bye.
Not everybody likes it.
No, but I like those moments. I really liked as well. And then maybe she says something, and I'm like, I'm so stupid. Why did I put that? Or like those little realizations. But in the end, it's fun.
No, it's very fun. Yeah. I remember like last year we did the same with a big group of people. Like we were
our
finance
exam,
and same story. Like we could keep the shit and the shit.
Yeah, the shit.
And then we compared and we knew exactly the grade,
give or take a few points.
Yeah, like
but yeah.
No, it's super fun.
It was.
Yeah. I love exam sessions.
Me too.
In general, like something I learned. I think we also learned how to manage stress because it's part of uni life. We already spoken about it.
But
it's a big
under
part
exam stress. I've learned to work really well.
We need that kind of pressure to be super efficient because we are like when we have like
I have a strength that I never have before
when you only have like 2 days to study. It's crazy. Yeah.
Like our second year, that was the hardest exam session I've ever done. I think we had 6 exams in 10 days.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it was right after Christmas, so you don't even have like plenty of time to prep. I think we only had like 2 weeks. We started straight away to prep 6 exams. And like the thing is, it's not even that you weren't even maybe prepared during the semester. There were sub-subjects that I felt pretty okay with even before. It was more that like you take your exam, you give it your all, and then like 2 hours later after your break, you have to study again. You have 1 day, you sleep, you wake up, you have another exam.
Yeah.
And it's like the rhythm is just...
Yeah.
So it's not even being prepared or not. It's just like managing that level of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did it.
We did.
And it's so satisfying when you're finished.
Yeah.
When you're done, you're like, wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So now our Lausanne era is done.
Maybe.
Maybe. We will see.
No, we'll be back. We have friends here.
Yeah, we have friends here.
Maybe I'll stay. I don't know. I still have a few decisions
our
to make.
era together is it's done. And Isabella and I, we are really egocentric, narcissists.
Yes.
Yeah. And we so we are gonna have a party.
Yeah.
Reason, we just finished our bachelor. I think it's valuable.
But the thing is, we don't even have our grades yet.
No, that's
so this is just like manifestation that we did finish on bachelor.
Yeah. So hopefully we are gonna be done.
Yeah.
And just in case, we're gonna have a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We also had one before we left on exchange with all of our friends. That was also really fun.
Yeah, but at least we were sure.
At least we were sure to go
on exchange. So yeah,
that's true. No, it'll be fun.
Yeah. So I loved it. I love my bachelor. I think I would do everything again.
Yeah. And I learned a lot as a person.
I think I'm really a different person. Like
I think every semester I grew. I learned different things from different friends as well. Like every person I met, like just seeing everybody, or like most people I knew, maybe aside from some people who are really from Lausanne and still live with their parents, most people live alone or moved out eventually. And just being surrounded, everybody grew up in a different way, I think, or like learned different things from living alone. And you kind of pick that up off of people. like off of the people around you. And so just meeting all these different people, both French or Italian or I don't know, it does
There's so
it forms you.
yeah. There's so much exchange between people.
Yeah.
And I think you learn so
Yeah.
much from it.
Yeah.
Because as I said, we are in the same situation because
Yeah.
and it's a particular situation because uni life is kind of, you're an adult but you're not independent, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And the fact that we are all here with all, like, everybody has a different background.
No, for
And
sure.
everybody brings something, like,
Yeah.
every day. I think
Literally. And just even just their experiences. And, it's not like, I've always told my parents and called them and everything, but you living alone, the people around you, it's more immediate.
Yeah.
And you rely on them more, like in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. For certain things.
No, absolutely.
And I know that a lot of people have taught me certain things, and I hope I have taught something to somebody.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah.
Yeah. It was a very, very good journey.
Now that you look back on it, you're like, wow, that went by fast. 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it again.
There are actually.
No, yeah.
Jokes aside, we know people who are willing to do it again.
Yeah, like starting another bachelor after this bachelor.
And like nothing related to what we just studied.
No.
And I'm like,
good luck.
Cool. But also like, like now I just said it goes by fast, but it's still a lot.
Oh yeah, it's still
a lot. It's a whole roller coaster as well. So like,
yeah.
And I think it's exciting. Like, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what some people I met these years will do.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see where we end.
Yeah. There's some people that you can just tell from how they are. Where they're going to end up. Yeah. Or like, how. Like, kind of where their life is going to go and the goals that they're going to reach. And then there's some people that are lost. And then there's like everything. And it's fun.
Yeah. We will see.
Yeah.
One of the main takeaways is that it's a weird period of our lives because we are in our 20s, and every experience we live, it kind of really change us from the inside.
Yeah.
So just take the maximum from everything. Try to learn the maximum you can and use people for that. Like get to know people, because we learn so much from but just by standing in close to someone, like we absorb so much and just share experience. Because I really like our best memories are experiences in the end. Like it's
definitely.
just not just me and you, like with other people, like experiences are
like even just even just like we said before, you would think, okay, an exam session, that's so boring, but it also ended up being some of like my most deep bonding experiences with a person. Try to like every situation, even if it's a tough situation or a stressful situation or a whatever, can bring some really good outcomes. You just have to, like, obviously it's trial and error that as well, but you find the people that like fit how you live it. Like I found a group of people that studied exactly how I study, and I surround myself with those people during the semester. Not that I don't talk to other people, I have loads of friends, but friends also that I don't necessarily study with, because we don't study in the same way, and that's fine. But like, you find people around you, or you find people that like to go to the same events or parties as you, or the same like it's important to be surrounded by the vibes you want to. And you find somebody for that. For sure. It's too big not to. I agree. And you can learn so much, because like even if they live the same experience as you, they still see it slightly differently.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So enjoy your personal journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And take inspiration from others.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
And see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.